I've got my steering wheel hooked up and stuff finally.
Yeah, I was messing with the steering wheel, man. What a difference in playing with this. It makes it so much more fun, dude.
It does. I
God, it
downloaded
makes it so much more fun.
went to this website. I think it's Freight Brothers.
Is it now? Do you do Truckers MP?
I didn't have a truckers MP before. I was running
over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
To make a turn easier.
Yep. I got one of my old PlayStation 3.
You guys want to know something that I just did, guys? I started the stream and forgot to switch scenes. Alright, guys. The reason I got this pulled up for is because you guys are going to be seeing Jeffrey here in a minute. Jeffrey Gamer is with us. This one here, let me come here to Discord. We got Jeffrey with us. He's going to be with us. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy. This is the second one. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy. The bot stuff's connected, guys. I'm going to make sure I did that. I'll have to switch back and forth to the chat, but you know. Alright. Alright, guys, we are on. So we got Jeffrey here with us, guys. We told you guys last week we'd have Jeffrey, and we brought Jeffrey along with us this week. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy. Jeffrey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How you boys doing?
We doing great, man. It's glad to have you here. We appreciate you coming with us and being along with us.
Absolutely, bro. You know I'm always here to support anything that the Gaming Bros does.
Gee,
Stand-up guys, man.
oh gee.
You ask me, I'm here, bro.
Oh, we greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. Guys, if you guys haven't checked out Jeffrey's channel, make sure you guys go down the description and check it below. He's linked below. He would greatly appreciate that. He's doing Meet the Gamers tonight. Did you say 9:30?
9:30 Eastern Standard with Officer Rodriguez.
Oh, nice,
Is
nice.
this like the
Nice.
question?
I mean, you can ask questions if you guys want to.
You guys may hear my
Is that too loud?
Let's see what we got in here. Let's go ahead and get some shout outs.
60 pounds.
Okay, let's see. We got Bleach Gravity. Ain't seen Bleach. Well, how you doing there, Bleach? One of Jeffrey's people there. Yeah. And then we got Bob, Jorge. We got Haley. Let's see here. I know there's more than that. Stream Up Bot. Can't forget about that. That's always here.
Can they hear me in your stream? I see somebody says that.
They can't hear. Okay, I'll fix that right now. There we go. Now they should be able to hear you right now. There we go. Rexy Gaming. My wife's in here. Haley's in here. Oh, we got a pretty good crowd. Zach,
Tater
Daniel,
and
Chris.
James and John's niece.
Woo.
Like that. It's always nice when family comes through, right?
Oh, you said that right.
Wait, I thought I
You
was
said that right.
supposed
Let me get my laptop fired up. I guess I could have had that done, but you know.
Hey, what's up, Jorge? How you doing, man?
I'm a step ahead of you, James.
Well, I'm glad
Daniel,
somebody is. Get in there. We go.
What's going on, everybody?
But yeah, guys, make sure you guys go over and check out Daniel's channel, guys.
See that?
Or
Got
Daniel's.
Chris Tolbert up in the chat. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, Mr. Chris, Uncle James, and Aunt Tater.
they were
Hopefully-
So I
asking
have to ask, where did the nickname Tater come from?
I had a buddy.
Oh, I'm a thinking that Will, not the gamer, you know what I'm talking about.
Nope, that's not the
Yep.
one.
I think he was the one that started the nickname. I think maybe.
Nope,
okay.
you're wrong. Nope, that
Am I
wasn't
wrong?
him. Yep, that was Ryan. Remember Ryan, John, we used to play GTA 4 with back in the day? Ryan M, you know the one I'm talking
Yeah,
about. That
yeah.
one, he's the one come up with the name Tater.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He picked on her a lot. Like, where's Tater at? And I was like, she's
Who
near.
asked that question?
Hey, James's wife, Tater. How you doing, Tater?
He just called you Tater. Jeffrey there.
Jeffrey called me Tater.
Yeah, he called you
did?
Tater. Yeah, he called you Tater. He just said it right here. Just listen, I swear.
Say it again.
But no, we really appreciate you coming on, Jeffrey. That's greatly
Oh,
appreciated, man.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I will always be in the Gaming Bros' corner, 100%.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man. Same here. Same here, buddy. I seen where you was close to 2K, man. That's incredible.
Going on, Lane.
Yeah, it's
Going on,
man,
Lee?
it's crazy how it you get to a certain
Nick?
point and it just starts shooting up, you know what I mean? And yeah, I think the tutorials have a lot to do with it as well.
Oh goodness. Every day on time. We streaming on rings.
Absolutely, absolutely, man.
Hey, Nick, what is up, Nick? Bleach Gravity. See, you guys got Bleach Gravity up in here. Nick
Yeah,
F is up in here.
he come over here. Bleach did there here a while back,
I'm not a bug
which that was pretty cool. He come over and subscribed. I thought that was pretty cool. I guess that's been probably a month or two or something ago.
Who, Bleached?
Yeah. He's been
Yeah,
here for a
Bleach-
while now.
Yeah, Bleached is he's a great kid, man. He really is. Hey, what's up, Daniel?
Oh, he definitely
Jorge?
seems to be a good kid. And we've had him here for a while, man. He's excellent. Look at Cookies there. Look at that.
Here,
Cookies.
What's up, Cookies? Yeah, no doubt, Bleach. No doubt, man. Cookies another
Did you don't want to talk
another great kid, man. A lot of people, you know, a lot of people know Cookies, you know, and
Yeah, Cookies is a really great guy too. CJ, Cookies, Benzo. You know, a lot of you guys has helped me and John out. You know, get where we are today as well.
I have
Oh, is that right,
it's
Nick?
good to see that TGB logo back, though. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of people miss that, man. Me and John, you know, we just sitting around here. was talking about, John's like, well, why don't we just go back with the Gaming Bros? I'm like, you reckon that'll work? And he's like, yeah. He's like, let's do it. And I was like, okay. All right. That sounds
Why
good.
not? Hey, Tater, James, and John.
Doing all right,
how are
Liam.
you?
Doing all right. Lane, how are you doing?
Yeah, Benzo was supposed to be on the Meet the Gamers leftovers tonight, but he has the wedding he's attending to tonight.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I went to a... Oh, okay. No Ben's on stream tonight. He went to a cousin's wedding. Okay. Okay. See you, Jorge. How you doing, Daniel? Nick? Lean? I'm doing all right, Lean. We missed you guys, too. Hey, Charlie.
I put a... I'm going to go to my Discord. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin
I'm
with.
sorry
man.
about
I'll
that,
put an
Daniel. I'm trying to get
announcement
this laptop set up here, buddy.
with the channel link.
Make sure you guys
Try
hit
to-
that
And I
like
gotta
button,
get a
guys. That'd
boom
be greatly
arm for this
appreciated.
Yeti microphone. This thing's so huge, man.
What kind of headset do you use?
That's what
Do you-
she said.
Oh my goodness. So what kind of headset do you use now? What kind do you got?
You know what? I don't even know. I just went and bought like a. Actually, I thought I had. Yeah, I got the box right here because I don't never throw shit away. One audio.
Yeah.
Is the name of the headset, and then the microphone is the Blue Yeti.
Okay. I've got the Koshin Each G2000. I think's what mine's called.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've had it for a while. They're like I think they're like $20 or $30 when they light up and everything and whatnot. Oh man, they're oh my goodness. They come through clear. I can't remember. I have to get the box that I've still got the box, but I think they're like 2.4 gigahertz or 3.2 gigahertz and everything where they're really clear and everything. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Now, and I'm going to ask a question. I don't know if everybody's ever asked you. That stuff in the background that you've got where it says on air and everything, that's pretty neat. Now, that be positive, that's what I like. I've noticed that when you stream stuff, that be positive up there, I love that up there.
I do too.
Yeah, I'm a big guy on, like I told you before we came on, anxiety is something that runs through my family, and I don't know, I'm huge on being
All right,
positive.
Cookies,
and,
be good,
and
buddy.
staying
Thanks for stopping
positive
in.
because,
If you guys haven't hit that like button
it
yet,
just
be
helps
sure to
you
do
through
that.
life, man, and it's,
Absolutely.
without positivity, it's hard to succeed, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, the way I looked at it, a lot of people has asked me they want to succeed this and want to succeed that. You know what I tell people? I tell them, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, if you're happy with what you're doing, then you've already succeeded.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I've told, I
Yep.
don't know how many people that if you love what you're doing, then you've already succeeded.
Yes, Bob.
Yep. I fully agree
Hey,
with you on that
hashtag.
one, brother.
On hashtag.
Got Mr. Hashtag in
Hashtag
here.
hell, what is up, hashtag? Hashtag coming on through. Yeah, I just dropped a message in my Discord.
Oh, did
telling
you?
everybody
Okay.
come check out TGB's talk show.
I want that Jeffrey.
See if we can get some
Okay.
Jeff gamers up in here.
Hey, that's right. My wife has got a question there for you in the chat there, Geo.
I started YouTube almost a year ago. It'll be a year in March, I think. March is when I really launched my channel, and I think I got, the first subscribers are always your family, your kids, your
Yes.
mom. Yeah. So I think I got up to 13, and then I'd get to 18, then I would lose 2, and, when you're below 100 subscribers, you really watch that subscriber count. I still do. But you notice
Yes,
the lost subscribers
sir.
when you're below that 100 mark, and a lot of people get discouraged.
Yes.
But yeah, it's almost been a year. Almost been a year, man.
I started YouTube back in, gosh almighty, 2013. And I started out with, PS3 content and everything. It went very
wow.
well. It went very well. I think on my old channel, I wound up getting 824 subscribers for I quit. And I hadn't had my Elgato long, I enjoyed streaming on PS3, and then, PS3 got to the point to where you couldn't play it because of all the hackers and everything on there. all that stuff. But after I moved to PC, you know, I got to playing PC around for a bit. And my first intentions was to actually start LCPDFR before I started LSPDFR, but it didn't work out that way.
That's usually how it is, right?
That's right, Daniel. Yes, sir, man. When I first started LSPDFR, I think it was 0.3.1, and I went and watched a guy, who was it? Kane Jr., his tutorials on how to install cars and everything, man. It was,
Yep, I've seen some of his videos.
it was something else. You know, I was like, you know, this might be. And the PS3s, man, when you went down to mod PS3s, it was so difficult because you had so many files and stuff you had to keep up with. So much stuff. But I thought PC, man, was bad. But you take PC compared to PS3, you know, when you're modding, both of them, you know, you're modding GTA 5 on the PS3 and you're modding GTA 5 on the PC. There's a heck of a lot of difference, man.
Huge difference. Huge difference.
And I mean, I love PC. You know, PC's got a lot better, better graphics. The community's more, how can you say it, more calm. Yeah, tight, more calm. You know, more tight, because when you're on PS3, man, you're getting booted or something like that, and it's just frustrating. Hey, Bear.
And the graphics, like you said, the graphics in my PC GTA.
I'll get it.
PS4 would never be able to touch it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Even GTA 5 on my son's PS5, graphics are still.
You guys
pretty
can hear
better,
me, right?
But not like PC. Yep, took me a year to get where I am, Tater. Took me about a year. With help, I got a lot of help from a lot of people along the way.
Yeah, man. I remember when I first seen your channel.
Going on, right?
Oh man, I think I seen one of your videos that was recommended maybe for a tutorial or something, and I was like, I like this guy. He's got some really good stuff and everything. So I just subscribed to you. Look, our Big G's in the house too. He's always lurking.
Big G, what's up, Big G?
Big G always be lurking. He's always somewhere.
Rye Wilson's up in here. What's up, Rye? That dude Bear.
Yeah, man. Have you ever seen Rye Wilson, man? You ever watched any of his videos, streams and stuff? Yep. Man, he's got good stuff too. I've known Rye Wilson for probably a year and a half now, man. And when I first started watching Rye, man, he was another one I liked watching. Him and Rocket and Buddha and all them, man. It's pretty crazy.
There's a lot of great people out there, and one of the things is trying to stand out. I think is one of the hard parts of. I think it's one of the hard parts of having your channel.
Right.
I know Rye is, if I'm correct, he's almost at like 10,000 subscribers, right?
You're correct, yes, sir.
So it's to get there is first off, congrats on that, Rye. It's tough to be in a pool where there's so many people doing the same content. Well, not the same content, but like the same game.
Yeah.
So I think that's why moving to a 5M server was a good move, because you're gonna get something different every time,
you said that right.
So I hope that takes off on the channel. Last night's episode was pretty hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was pretty hilarious last night.
Man, I was watching that with you and Maddie and them the other night. Man, that was great. I was wondering if he's ever going to get pulled over by Benzo or not. I was kind of waiting on that one. I'm like, is he going to get pulled over by Benzo? Or,
yep, Benzo got me the other night. I was actually on by myself. Maddie wasn't on that night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Benzo he got me. He got me for doing donuts in the middle of the street.
Oh, goodness. You said you didn't even see him, too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did not even see him. Nope, didn't see him at all. And I had a little fast car, and I just did a donut, and right near the end of the donut, I looked behind me, and there was Benzo sitting there in that Crown Vic that he likes to drive. That was a wrap from there, man.
Oh, man. Man, I remember when I first started 5M, what server did I start out 5M on? It seemed like it was another one of my buddies. No, actually, me and Willness had a few, and I think another one started back then, and, I didn't really do much 5M streaming or nothing really back then, I didn't know really much on how to set up stream stuff on the PC back then. You know, I got used to the Elgato and everything, and then when I first started streaming, I used the Elgato on PC, and then, you know, I didn't know a whole lot about that stuff. People, you know, looked at me like I was crazy or something. Like, you're using an Elgato and you can use Streamlabs or something like that, you know. Nick said it was funny as hell when Benzo got you. GG, LOL.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, Nick, I think Nick was in. I think Nick was in. Actually, he might have been in both streams that night. But yeah, Benzo got me. Which Benzo was real cool, but it was the backup officer that came. That guy was pretty. He was pretty hard. He was a pretty tough cookie. The other guy, but it's fun, man. It's so fun jumping in those servers in RPing, you know, and doing it with
Nobody gets away from
Maddie.
Benzo. Hey, Drake.
Maddie's a really good actor in these RP servers, man. So it kind of makes it, you know, easier for me to kind of roll along with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it was pretty great. What's up, Drake? How you doing, man?
James, you play 5M with him. Maybe at some point. I've been kind of thinking about it there, Zach. But if you guys got any questions for Jeffrey, go ahead and ask him. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer them.
I am married, so take
I
that
am
question
married.
off the table.
Oh, my goodness.
That's always one I throw out there.
But no, man, you're like your thumbnails and everything. I've seen those as well. Like you and Maddie and you guys' thumbnails is literally incredible. You know how you guys do that and everything. And I need to get Maddie and see if he wants to come over here pretty soon. I'm sure that he probably would, but I've seen your guys' thumbnails and everything, and it's incredible, man. Like how you guys do all that stuff. I'm assuming you guys use Paint.net, correct?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Paint.net, and one of the things about it is it's a little trick I learned.
Mm-hmm.
And then Maddie hit me up, and Maddie was like, "Man, would you mind if I use that trick?" And I said, "No, absolutely not, man. You know, and I'm doing good, Drake." And you know, the trick is to put those bars at the top and bottom of your thumbnail, and then throw in like some colorful font, and you know that font just pops. You know, so you know that's one trick that I learned. That yeah, they come out looking pretty good, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, they look really good. They look really good, man. I was like, wow, their thumbnails and stuff. Because that's one thing I pay a lot of attention to, you know, with thumbnails and everything, which I'll be honest with you, I'm not no expert or nothing at them. I just throw them together, you know, go on, you know. But your guys' thumbnail stuff, man, they look awesome.
No, I don't think your thumbnails are bad at all, man. My thumbnails were awful, dude. I had some pretty bad you know, sometimes when you upload a video, YouTube suggests.
I don't know if we are, Lean. We'll probably just do this and come
be.
back tomorrow, Monday.
For the longest time, I was just doing that. I was just taking whatever suggestion they made
Miss
and throwing
Pris.
that up there. No text.
Hit
no
that
nothing,
like button,
you know
guys,
what I
if you
mean?
guys
So,
haven't yet. We're shooting for 20 likes, at least 25.
The thumbnails have come a long way, but they're important. They're I always say they're the cover to your movie. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I thought your thumbnails stuff there, you know, they looked awesome and stuff. But yeah, thumbnails and stuff, that's the most aggravating part about doing you know, like things like videos and streams is getting them thumbnails together, you know, getting them right, getting them the way that you like them and everything, you know what I'm saying? That's the worst part about it. But when you get it done, you're like, oh, thank gosh, that's over. Now I can get this video uploaded, I can get this stream started, you know.
Exactly, man.
But I think that's the worst part. By all means, that's the worst part.
Getting that thumbnail down right is it takes time, but I'll tell you, Paint.net with DeFont, which is a website for, I mean, any kind of font out there that you want, man. It's even got the GTA font, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so easy. You just install the font; it goes right into your Paint.net. So really, that is all you need is Paint.net and DeFont, and you will have some of the bombest thumbnails you could ever create, man. Seriously.
Oh man, you gotta love that. You know, I messed with Paint.net a long time ago and just, you know, kind of slowed down with it and everything and forgot how to use it. You know, where it's been so long ago.
Yeah.
But you know, thumbnails and stuff that I don't think they're that fun. Jeffrey, what made you want to do LSPDFR? Is what somebody asked here. That's Daniel there.
That's Daniel Gaming. I always wanted to be a cop growing up, and I took tests.
Thank
know,
you guys
here in
for
New York
15
State,
likes, guys.
and you know, you have to score pretty high. I think the highest I scored was an 88, so it was never enough. Then I got too old. After 35, you can't become a cop anymore.
19. Woo!
I got too tubby.
Thank you guys.
So there's that. So I was really watching my cousin
Hey,
play
Cryptic Monkey, I saw
LSPDFR,
you
and
over
was
in
thinking,
Jeffrey's the
man,
other day, buddy. How are you?
That is awesome, but I had a PS4 for the longest time. And then just throughout the year of 2019, before
That's
I got
good
my
to hear,
PC,
buddy. I'm glad you're doing all right.
I was watching Polecat, Bay Area Bugs, and all of them do the LSPDFR videos, and I said, man, I have got to get in on that. Not even make a channel. I just want to play that, So it was really that. It's really the next best thing to being a real cop.
Absolutely.
Not the same. I don't want to insult cops out there, but wanting to be a cop, it's the next best thing in my opinion. What's up, Cryptic Monkey? Cryptic Monkey is up in the house.
My first intentions was to be a cop instead of firefighter. I kind of had, I guess you could say, kind of emergency service types of things run through my blood, because I got some that's cops, got some that's firefighters, got some that's EMTs, medics.
Yeah.
My first intentions was to be a cop, and I'm actually kind of starting to work on that a little bit. Become a deputy sheriff where I'm at. I'm hoping that right there goes very well, but that was my first instinct, though, was to become a cop. That's what I wanted to do more than anything.
Yeah, growing up, I always wanted to, it's just something about the way cars moved over for them as they were flying down the street with their lights and sirens on it. Every kid's dream to be a cop until you grow up. And for some people, their perspectives on police change, depending on life choices and whatnot, and, what goes on in the world. I don't want to get into that, but, some people's perspectives change on wanting to be a cop. But I think every kid, every boy, at some point in their life want to be a cop.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, it doesn't matter.
Hello, Miss Priss.
It doesn't matter. How you doing there, Miss Priss? Boy, we got quite a crowd up in here tonight, man.
Hey, Miss Priss, how are you?
That one. But man,
Jeffrey looks like he's 21. No, not 21, man.
That's a good compliment, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it sure is, man. I'm almost 40 years old, man. I'll be 40 in June.
You still young, man.
Yep. Trying to be. But I like to eat, man. I like to eat.
You really don't. I've thought about that myself. What's going on and stuff. I was like, well, for this stuff's over, I'll be fatter than a hog,
Man, you ain't lying. This COVID shit's making me obese, man. I gotta get out and exercise.
Right.
Jesus.
Right, man. I'm like, I gotta have my food and stuff, man. I'm like, I'm gonna get fat, while this stuff's going on, and by the time it gets done, it'll take me 10 years to get rid of it. It's like good knit, man.
Look at Cryptic, gonna be a troll a second time, right? I saw your
Ravens.
post up there, man.
I like it.
Oh, Nick's 39. Okay, there you go. I
Oh.
like to eat too. Yeah.
I just turned 25 in November, and it's.
So you still have plenty of time to. Now, where you boys are from, do they have an age limit on becoming a police officer?
21. You actually have to be 25 down here before you can even drive the fire trucks. They was
wow.
actually talking about doing CDLs for fire. They was talking about doing CDLs.
Oh wow.
And if they do CDLs, we only got like 2 or 3 firefighters here, man, that's got CDLs. If they do that, well, I mean, that's just crazy. And I thought, what in the world, CDLs?
You have to be working every day of the week.
You have to be 25, I think, to even run for sheriff in the state of Kentucky, I believe.
No, it's 21.
No, it's 25. You can be a deputy at the age of 21.
Oh, you was
But
talking about...
to
Okay.
To run
you're
for
right.
sheriff, whether it's our county or the next county over or whatever, you have to be 25.
Well, that's a hunk of garbage.
Is there a limit to the age? Like, is there a...
Not that I'm aware of.
Like here in New York, after 35 years old, you can no longer apply to be a police officer.
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I haven't heard anybody mention anything about it. I mean, it could be possible. I don't know, but I've never heard it before. But I know it's, you know, each state's got different laws and everything and how they do things and whatnot. But as far as I know, Kentucky doesn't have that. As far as I know, man, you can get the CDO. You can use it
They
multiple
turned 22
places.
in November.
Yeah, that's true. There, hashtag.
Some youngins. That's great though, man. I tell you what, man. At 21, my daughter was already 3 years old, and you know, I was 19 when my daughter was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so going from a teenager with my wife doing teenager shit to having to become an adult like overnight, it was tough. It was tough.
Man, I can remember, you know, when I was a kid, I got up to, you know, my teenage years, and everybody's telling me, you better enjoy it now while you can, because the older you get, the faster that time goes. You know.
Yep.
We done right,
Doing
right?
good,
How you
Bri.
done,
How
buddy?
you doing, brother?
But I was thinking to myself, man, you know, that ain't no way. That's, you know, you're a kid, you know, you're thinking, no, that's not going to happen. And then when you get older and stuff, you're thinking, whoa, you know, it's already 2021. It's already 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You know, you're like, wow, man. And I've heard that all throughout my life. You know, and I believe it. I really do. I believe it.
Yep.
It's true, man. It really is true. And you know, and when you get older, yeah, look at hashtag. He knows. And when you get older, you know, shit in your body, man, starts like weird pains will start popping up, and you'll start thinking, oh God, you know, like what is this pain now? Like all I did was wake up. Like I was just sleeping. How am I in this much pain waking up? You know.
Oh, great. Just trying someone
But,
help. Oh, you're fine.
yeah,
I
it
do what you got to
happens.
do there,
Life
brother.
happens, and just like an old car, man, things, you know, gaskets start going.
And
you
what-
know, belts and shit like that. You know,
Yeah,
same thing
yeah.
for your car.
My dread next to him, see your hands. Smell.
Hashtag over here said, and once you get up here, you'll always be tired as hell at the time, all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Rub it.
Yep.
Just smell it when you get done.
I slept for 11 hours last. Well, I don't know if it was 11 hours, but I fell asleep at like 3 a.m. and I woke up at
Oh, man.
12:30. So it was about 10 and a half hours, and I'm tired all day.
8 ball. Well, I hit 10K. look at Rod down there. 8 ball. Well, I hit 10K this month.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. I think
about
so.
that?
I think so. 8 ball says don't bet on it. 8 ball lies, right? It's you know it's
8 balls.
8 ball. 8 ball's kind of a D head, you know. Exactly right. That asshole. Yeah, you can't listen to 8 ball, man. It's you can't listen to that. 8 ball's just crazy, man. You probably ask it if it's crazy, it'd probably be like yes or something like that. 8 ball is a Karen. Yeah, that's true. I know,
Man,
man.
what a day and age to be named Karen. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, right. Right. Benzo loves that word, man. I hear Benzo say Karens. You know, somebody's got down the point where they dislike mine. I'm like, Karens everywhere.
Yeah. All the Karens in the world hate that phrase right now, man.
Yeah, yeah. See, there goes somebody else. That Zach said, are you a Karen? There we go. That'll give you a good... Oh, it says sure. Okay, so it is a Karen.
Oh.
It
Now the
admitted to
truth
it.
comes out. The truth comes out, man. Damn Karens.
No, it's everywhere.
Oh, baby. Look what I asked it. Look what I asked it.
I saw Big G pop in here. Big G still up in here?
I had been telling G's always lurking.
That's
Man.
why he always pops in with the eyeballs, man.
Yeah, like his cars, man, and I know Ryan knows what I'm talking about. Ryan knows him very well too. His cars, man, is incredible.
Yes. I will always use Big G cars and textures, man. He made me a New York State texture that was absolutely amazing, man, and he's very, very good at what he does when it comes to those making those cars and the textures.
He made me a KSP skin car not long ago. That's been about what, John? About 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. And I mean, it was on point.
Yeah, man. He's good. You guys mind if I have a prayer? If I turn my I call it having a prayer.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Turn them back on here in a minute.
just to see. It's a horrible habit that I'm trying to kick, man, and
Yeah, you and me both, man.
you know. But look at all them cameras shut off.
But no, I need to quit. Seriously bad. I need to quit.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree, man.
So when do you want to try to play some more Phasmophobia? I told everybody, not here sooner or later. I'd try to round you up and play some. Whenever you get wherever you're not busy or nothing, let me know and we'll get into some more Phasmophobia.
Yeah, I'm down, man. I mean, I think the best time to do it would definitely be within the next 2 weeks, which
Okay.
I'm sure it will be. For the next 2 weeks, I'm working 11 to 7 at my job. It's a temporary hours that I'm working because we're on an alternating
8 balls
schedule with
a-hole
COVID
there,
and
Daniel.
everything. And February 1st, I go back to my, y'all know
Hey, Hope.
my schedule. I usually hit
Another
your
one
guys'
of our
live stream up
sponsors.
at midnight telling you I'm getting ready to head home. And so, in SLRP, they play at 7 p.m. And so right now I'm just trying to get as much SLRP in as I can before I go back to my regular schedule. But over the next couple of weeks, man, I mean, after 7 p.m., I'm available as long as it's on an off day of SLRP. They do it every other day. They don't do patrols every day.
Yeah, just let me know and we'll play. Heck, there's other games. Did you ever get Dead by Daylight yet?
I did not, and my sister keeps yelling at me to get it.
Oh yeah, you said something about your sister, or maybe I was talking to her on your live chat here a while back. She said she played some Dead by Daylight.
Oh, she's a huge fan of it. My son is too. My son plays with my sister and another buddy of ours almost every night. Almost every night they play.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. I love me some Dead by Daylight, man. It's my go-to game. It used to be Left 4 Dead. I don't know if you ever played that. I'd say you probably have on the Xbox.
I've heard of it.
That used to be my run-to game back then.
Yep, I've heard it. Hey,
Look at that, monkey.
Through.
Enjoyed stopping in. Got a few things to do before MTG. Have a good one, mate. Well, thank you, Cryptic. I appreciate that $5 donation, man. That's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, Cryptic's odd. Hey, NTK, what is up, brother? Yeah, Cryptic's pretty cool, man. He's new production assistant over there. I Meet the Gamers, man, and man, the dude's amazing, man. He really is. A new father. I think his kid is 3 months old. I think 3 or 4 months old.
Oh wow, really? Okay.
Yep.
Well,
So a new first time daddy right there.
That donation, man, I greatly appreciate that. 4 weeks. Well, congratulations,
Jesus, was I
man.
way off? Oh my God, 4 weeks.
Thanks for that dono,
Congratulations,
though, Cryptic Monkey. I greatly appreciate that, man. That's appreciated, brother.
I knew that, Cryptic. What the hell was I thinking? 3 months, 4 months. Maybe I got my months and my weeks. I just saw it on his Facebook channel. We were linked up through Facebook.
Yeah, man, first time over here and donate, man. That's greatly appreciated. Yeah, all right, LMAO Bills fan. What can you expect?
Yeah, he's talking shit about the Bills, man. He's a Ravens fan, so it should be interesting tonight. But the thing is, I'll be on Meet the Gamers near the on the second half of the game. I'll be on Meet the Gamers with Officer Rodriguez, but I will have my phone right next to me with the game on. I can't miss the game.
Packers fan. Honestly, I don't have a favorite NFL team. I watch mostly basketball most of the time. I used to be a basketball player, and I played football once, but I was more of a basketball kind of guy than I was a football kind of guy. But football, that's my second favorite sport, obviously. But, if I catch football on, I'll watch it, depending on who's playing, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. I respect Green Bay. I respect Aaron Rodgers. I just like Green Bay. Like if I was ever to pick a new team, Green Bay would be one of the top teams that I would jump the bandwagon for. If Buffalo were ever to just leave the NFL, I think Green Bay would be a strong second team that I would start rooting for.
Now, as far as okay, I'll put college football or NFL football to the side. Do you watch any basketball like NBA or college or anything like that?
I used to. I just, man, I just do not watch it. I don't watch it anymore, man. Still a Chicago Bulls fan. I was a Chicago Bulls fan back in the '90s. You know, the Pippen, Jordan, Kukoc, that whole era, and that's you know that's when I watched basketball a lot. I loved basketball
Yeah,
and
yeah,
football. You
yeah.
know, but then I don't know. I grew up and I started going out of the house more and playing football in the neighborhood, and then started playing football for school. And the love for basketball just kind of dwindled away, you know. And now I never watch it. I don't know, you know. I know of players, you know, if they're in the news and that, but I don't watch it too much.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I watch a lot of basketball. I don't ever watch football anymore. I mean, if, like I said, if I catch it on, you know, nothing else on, I'll watch it, you know. A lot of the times, you know, with this stuff that's going around, you know, they're having these basketballs and stuff, you know, no fans or nothing. A lot of the times I'll just go to YouTube and watch a game that come out. I've been, you know, just I go to YouTube and watch the old Kentucky games or old Duke games, North Carolina games, you know, something like that, you know.
Yeah, it's weird watching sports with no fans in the stadiums, right? Like it's super
Yeah.
weird to
That's the first
see
thing.
that.
That's the first thing I noticed, you know, when I watched old reruns from, you know, back from 2012, 2013, 2010. Heck, I even watched some back from, you know, early 2000s, you know, and I'm thinking, man, look at the fans. You know, you go on basketball now or football or something, you look, there ain't hardly nobody there. You know,
Yep.
you're thinking like, this is crazy, man. You know, how, you know, you didn't think something like this would, you know, I'd have never thought 5 years ago something like this never happened.
Right, and football, the Buffalo Bills stadium, up until last week, had no fans in the stadium. They zero fans. But once they had the playoff game, our Governor Cuomo, allowed us to have 6,700 fans in the stadium, and they'll be there again tonight. They are allowing another 6,700 in the stands tonight. So we got some fans there, but everybody knows Buffalo's got the rowdiest, loudest fans in the NFL, man. So,
Man, I'm telling you, man, it just looks so different, you know, seeing no fans or nothing at them ball games or nothing like
Yep.
that, man. It's weird, you know.
it
I don't
really
like
is.
it, but I don't like it, but what are you going to do, you know? It is what it
It's
is.
sad.
You know, you see all that basketball, you know. Like, man, I'm telling you right now, I mean, there's probably people that disagree with me. Like, you know, I live in Kentucky. You know, their fans take Big Blue serious. You
Yep.
know, and there's a couple of fans that they let, you know, come over, you know, and watch the game, you know, real time, you know, while it's live. But I've noticed that, you know, a lot of people has been there, you know, they've got their mask, you know, and everything on, you know, and I mean, it just don't feel right, you know.
It doesn't.
I mean, I
And
miss
the
it.
mask alone, Jesus.
Yeah, no kidding. But I mean, it just, you know, I'm hoping that things go back to normal. You know, I really hope that I miss that stuff.
Sooner than later, brother.
But
Sooner than later.
yeah, hopefully so. That would tickle me to death. So, have you got any big streams or anything planned on? Big videos coming up near the future, or what do you got planned? You know, for your channel and stuff?
I've got a video that's actually exporting now. I'm exporting in 4K. I'm going to try to export in 4K. But I started exporting it, Jesus, like 5 hours ago, and it's only like 3/4 of the way done. So exporting in 4K is a bit different, but somebody asked me to do a video on changing the AI vehicles within your map of GTA. So as you're patrolling or driving down the street, you know, you'll see a Tahoe drive by you,
What's going on, Daniel?
or a Corvette, you know, just
Yeah.
real life vehicles. So
Yeah.
other than that, just, you know, been focusing a lot on Meet the Gamers and trying to get bigger and bigger people on the
Doing
show.
good, Daniel. How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
And SLRP streams, man. That's pretty much, you know, tutorials, patrols, RP, and Meet
Good
the
to hear,
Gamers.
Daniel.
Man, I would definitely keep on with them SLRP, man. That's, those are funny
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like, like I told everybody at the beginning of the video, if you guys have checked out Jeffrey's channel, man, go out and check that. He's doing that Silver Lining Roleplay with Benzo and a few others in there. You guys go over and check that out. They're very hilarious. They do great roleplay.
I guarantee you watched that last SLRP that I posted with Dolores and I don't know why I keep forgetting my character's name. Albert. Albert and Dolores Phillips. They're an old crotchety couple that are just so mean to each other, but they're hilarious, man. And that was the last one. It's on there now. It's the last SLRP. I promise you, you will laugh your tail off watching that video. You really will.
Oh, goodness, man. That's, 5M, on a computer, you can make some memories, believe it or not.
Yeah. And like I said, I would really love to see you boys up in there. I would love that.
What are you talking about? 5M or something?
I mean, I'm not trying to
5M? That's what he plays on.
shop for SLRP. I know you guys
I guess,
are familiar with it,
Now,
And go ahead.
the character names you come up with, were those just something that y'all come up with the top of your head? You guys just plan those, scenarios out, or how do you guys go about doing that?
Me and Maddie, until more people that we mess with. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ridiculous Ripley, but he was somebody me and Maddie linked up with last night to plan out a scenario.
Okay,
we'll meet
Charlie.
up in Discord, whether it's Maddie's, whether it's mine, and we'll plan out a scenario and then play it out in the server. And once CJ comes in, once Cookies starts coming in, and anybody else that within our little YouTube group here, including you guys, if you guys ever came in there, we would link up together, and me and Maddie just kind of we get together and say what kind of characters can we do, because they allow you as a cop, you have to have one person. As an LEO, you'll have one person. It'll be your real name, but as a civ, you can create as many of them as you want. So if there's a storyline Maddie and I want to do, or anybody else, you go into the server, you create that character. You got to take your ID picture, because they use Sonoran CAD, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep. And you put your ID up there. You give it a background, if you got a license, medical history, all that stuff, and then you just get together and say, all right, what's the story going to be this time? So they're always pre-planned, the scenarios that we get into.
Man, I tell you what, man, it was fun to watch. I was watching it the other night.
It's
when
fun
you
to do, man.
poor old Maddie the other day when you guys went over there, hit my mullet stuck.
When we got in that car accident. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
that was hilarious. You had to stay.
One thing he didn't do that I think he should have did, because a big part of that story was
Here soon, hopefully, Zach.
the paramedics, the firefighters, the first responders, they cut his mullet. They had to cut his mullet to get him out of the car. So I thought a great thing for Maddie, what he should have done, he didn't. I think he forgot to do it. Would have been to go to his character and give him a different hairstyle where the mullet was gone now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
that would have been pretty great.
Oh man, I laughed so hard. My mullet, Randy. My mullet.
My mullet.
Oh my goodness. You hide that beer and stuff that you had and everything. Did they ever find that?
No, somebody might have found it, because I went back there and it was gone.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh, that was good.
If you drop stuff, it stays in that world until somebody finds it. So,
really?
So somebody definitely found that beer. They didn't frisk me, they didn't search me, which is a good thing. But I lost my gun, my shotgun. I had those in the car, and my car was gone. It was totaled out, man.
Oh, that was fun though. I know you guys had fun doing that. And it was very fun watching, man. Like, it was incredible.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Yeah.
Like, I'd come up with some scenarios and everything, but what you all didn't. Now, that wreck actually mean to happen, or was that planned?
It was meant to happen, and the plan was to have it. The whole thing about his mullet being stuck was all planned. So when I crashed the car, I was really hoping that it landed on its roof. You know what I mean? Because that's
Yeah.
it's trapped. He's upside down. It's stuck, and
Vehicle entrapment. Yeah.
yeah. So it just so happened that when I flipped it, man, it landed on its roof. It was perfect, but it was planned. It was all. Yeah, it's all scripted out. Now there are times where you can go in there and just kind of wing it, but
Yeah.
they have a system where it's 0 through 3 priority, 0 being non-priority, where it's like your domestics or you're getting pulled over or you get in a fight. That kind of stuff you can just do anytime you want.
Mm-hmm.
But anything like Grand Theft Auto or robbing a store or killing somebody, those are in the different levels of priority, and you have to pre-plan it. So
Yeah.
they got a really good system in that server there. It's a great server.
Hell yeah, I can tell y'all had some fun, man. I mean, like it was, the part where he said my mullet stuck, Randy. I mean, that just topped it there. Way you guys done that and how you had it limping and everything, man. I mean, that was just that was
and then
just
he
incredible.
Started crying, and he was like, "They're cutting my mullet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're cutting my mullet."
Yeah, that was man. I mean, you just can't get no better than that.
Oh man, yeah, it was fun to do, man. Maddie's really good at it, and like I said, he brings out the acting in people, man, because his heart is in it. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, And Matty, he's working so hard to get to that 1K, and he's growing pretty quick.
He's moving, man. He is moving.
I mean, he's moving, pretty doggone quick. Now you keep doing what you're doing, man. You're gonna pass up. You're just gonna be the next Steve the Gamer. I mean, you just. I mean, you're just.
Just get me high enough to where I can go to my work and, tell them to.
Later.
I'm leaving. That's all I want.
Yeah. I mean, you just, you're growing so fast. I mean, you're almost at 2K and everything, man. And, I mean, that's just incredible.
Thanks, man.
all them videos and everything, and they're very popular, man. You done your tutorials, you go step by step, and everything. I've watched some of that and everything, and that's what people digs, man.
Yeah, I learned it from CJ, man. That's why CJ is very popular too, because he does the tutorials like we're stupid, and that's what I like. You know what I mean? Because when we're all starting off with this GTA LSPDFR, we're stupid when it comes to modding the game. We don't know shit about it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I mean, it takes time to learn, and when you get it down pat, man, that's something that you'll never forget.
Yeah. Yep.
Tell him to take his job and shit, man. Look what Nick said there.
Yeah, I see it. You got that right, Nick.
That's right, buddy.
Whatever subscriber count I need to be able to do that, that's my goal, man.
Hey, Hunter.
That is my goal all the way.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's incredible, all them tutorials and everything you done, and people really likes them and everything. You got a bunch of people that, each time you go live, man, it don't matter what kind of game, you got quite a few people in there, and you got a lot of people that support you, man. No matter what, and that's good to have that. And it's good to know that you've got that, man. I mean, it really is, because without the people that we got on, your channel, my channel, Benzo's, whoever else's, if it went, because then we wouldn't be where we're at today. And we have to give a big shout out to everybody. Because I mean, it's very appreciated. My goal
it really is, man.
You never know,
I've
Zach.
said it a million times that I never expected to be part of a brother and sisterhood.
Yeah.
In the YouTube world, I just thought I would create a channel, it would slowly grow, and I would be by myself throughout the whole experience. And completely opposite from what I thought it was going to be. Completely unexpected. And to this day, I still can't believe how far I've come in sticking with it. Because I'll tell you what, and if there's anybody out there listening and watching, that first 1,000 subscribers is so hard to get. And it can be very discouraging for some people where... yeah, I just read that. I was reading that he threw me off.
I was trying to keep my mouth hushed so I wouldn't disturb you talking, but we
might keep him for a while. But yeah, it can discourage somebody, man, because you'll lose subscribers, you'll gain subscribers, and some people might think I'm running out of stuff to do. You're not. Just keep doing what you're doing, because and social media is huge, man. Share your videos.
Yeah.
On social media, Reddit, Facebook.
Wherever you can share it at.
Wherever you can share it, man. There's a million Facebook pages out there for whatever you are doing. You know what I mean? If it's all ATS or some ATS, there's got to be like 20 American Truck Simulator fan pages on YouTube.
Yeah.
Take your video, share it on there, man. Your subscribers will go up, and just don't get discouraged. Just keep going at it, and stay consistent, and you will hit your goals. I promise you that.
You know, you're also going to have people that like certain games. You're going to have certain people that don't like certain games. You know, stream what makes you happy as well. You know, you got other people, you know, that likes this. Some people might like, say for instance, LSPDFR. Some people might prefer LCPDFR over LSPDFR. Whatever makes you happy, you know, that's all that matters, you know. But don't quit. You know, I agree with you 100%. You know, there's come 1,000 times I come here, throw my hands up and be like, you know what? You know, it's not working. You know, every time I get close to 1Ks, you know, you got one subscriber, then you look 10 minutes later, you've got 5 more you got to get, and you get to 1,000, and then you get back on, you know, you're back down to 998, 99, 96. Don't quit, because, I mean, that's one thing you don't want to do. You know, just go with it. You know, I mean, it's going to happen regardless. You know, I mean, quite frankly, there's nothing that you can do about it. You know?
There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, I still lose subscribers from time to time.
And,
you know, and you will have games. You know, I started off doing a lot of LSPDFR. I got a lot of my subscriber base from LSPDFR, and then I tried throwing in some Farming Simulator. I've got a Farming Simulator video that's been up for about 3 months. It's got 45 views on it. So, you know, you're going to put up games that people don't like and games that people do like. But, you know, like James said, just play what you like to play. And, you know, and if you're LSPDFR, people love tutorials, man. They love tutorials. And that was a piece of advice that I told Maddie.
And I'm Junior.
Maddie took it and he ran with it, and you know, he admitted, he said, man, my sub count started climbing pretty quickly after starting those tutorials. And you know, they're huge. There's always somebody out there that's starting LSPDFR today, you know what I mean? Or tomorrow.
Yeah, that's, I mean, you know, I couldn't really get much help, really, when I first started LSPDFR. I had to go look up tutorial stuff, and there was times I still corrupted my game, me doing everything. LSPDFR is a pain in the butt. Hey, Devin, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Devin? Hey, Junior.
It's just extremely difficult. You know, when I first started LSPDFR, man, every time I turned around, I was crashing, or something was corrupted, and it just...
How many crush installs did you have to do, right?
I couldn't count on my fingers and toes, I'll put it that way. You know, but I mean, that's part of it, you know, I mean... It
is. You make one bad click, dude. You make one bad click,
that's all she wrote.
Entire game.
Yeah. Now, another question I was going to ask you, and I think I asked you today, but I'm going to ask you again, just, you know, just for tee-hee, ha-ha.
Yeah.
LCPDFR, have you ever thought about looking into that?
I have. I've seen you play it.
No, Zach,
I know Timmy Luke is huge into LCPDFR, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Maddie did a couple of episodes on it. Now, my only issue, I am a huge graphics guy. Being 39 years old, and I'm not saying being young is why you like it, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But seeing the progression in graphics growing up, you know, and I know LCPDFR, you can get damn good graphics in it, you know. But I started watching my cousin before I saw Polecat and all them.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin was LCPDFR, and you know, I thought about it. I just never took the time. It just hasn't struck me hard enough to want to go out and just like right away get it and do it. But I will, man. I will definitely try that out.
Well, hey, if you need any help, you know who to contact.
Oh yeah, man. I know you boys. I know you guys are the ones to go to. I know you got the graphic mods, and I'm a huge graphics person. I love graphics in my game.
I think you would really love CryMB V3 or GTA4.
That's what I run, and that's why my graphics look so good.
I remember you guys saying that before. I remember during one of your streams you were talking about that graphic mod for LCPDFR.
Oh yeah, dude, it is. Oh man. And then there's another one too, and it was made by
Eye Candy.
Is that what it is? Eye Candy? Yeah, Eye Candy. Yeah, that's the name of it. Eye Candy. What inspired Jeffrey to make YouTube live streams? By JR there.
Man, I don't know. I guess just seeing everybody else do it, and just being able to converse with your subscribers, your fans, your family. I guess was yeah, that's what hashtag.
Hashtag, yeah.
Yeah. And I got to tell you, man, the first time, I don't know if you remember the first time you went live, that shit is nerve wracking, man. It's scary. It's really scary that first time you go live.
Yes,
Even
it is.
Still now, I get nervous when, like right now, I feel very comfortable because I'm just a guest here. I'm just chilling, just sitting, just
Yeah.
But still, like each time I do meet the gamers, I still get nervous.
I mean,
when I start that show.
I got nervous when I first went on with y'all on there. It was something else. I mean, it was an honor. Honestly, it was an honor.
Oh yeah, you and Big G, right?
Yeah.
We gotta have John on there sometime, man.
Yeah. There you go, John. Whenever he gets a spot cleaned out for you, there you go.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, you're hosting, I guess, Victor Rodriguez tonight, LSPDFR Officer Rodriguez tonight at 9:30. So make sure you guys go and check that out. But yeah,
Been doing
Victor.
all right, JR. How you been doing?
But Victor, James, did you? Let's see, James, you did a good job on Meet the Game.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nick.
You did.
I had fun, man. I had fun. That was
it was
good
fun.
to hear.
And the cool thing is people will, I think the cool thing about it is, I mean, not necessarily you at the time because you were already, when you came on, you were over 1,000 subscribers. But we've had people, like Maddie, for instance. We've had people, Cookies.
Mm-hmm.
When they came on Meet the Gamers. After that, because we have such a great fan base.
Yeah.
People notice their subscriptions go up and they start getting a little more popular among the YouTube, and that to me alone is worth it, man. Now, of course, we have the bigger people on. We get bigger people on. They're already set in their with their subscribers and that. But yeah, I think Meet the Gamers has gotten a lot bigger.
Yeah, it has.
Than what it was when we first started it.
Now, you guys just decided to just do guests and everything and Meet the Gamers. That it seemed like you told me the story of how that started, and
yeah.
I think you guys said CJ, or it was you one started and just decided to bring in special guests. Is that correct?
Yep, it was me. I had the idea of doing Meet the Gamers because when COVID hit, I was doing a lot of meetings through Zoom, Zoom meetings and such.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought how cool it would be to have gamers doing this kind of thing. So I reached out to Captain Horn, Criminal Justice, and I don't know if you guys know the True Uprising. Reached out to him, and they all said yeah. And it was just going to be like, yeah, just come and chat with the four of us. That was the plan. And we had a run in with True Uprising, and tempers flared and whatnot, and he left, and Captain Horn got really big into Flight Simulator, and he was just super busy, too busy to do the show anymore, so he left. So when we brought Cookies on as a host, we had that fourth spot. So that's really when we started thinking, you know what? It was when True left is when we were like, well, let's just bring on a guest to fill that fourth spot. And yeah, but the plan was, it was just going to be me, True, CJ, and Captain Horn. And that's what it was going to be every episode. So it just kind of blossomed into what it is now,
So that's just something that kind of motivated you. You just decided to throw in a fourth guest, and stuff. I thought that was a great idea, man, because you don't see, a whole lot of that stuff. And then, when I first joined Meet the Gamers and stuff, man, I mean, it was fun. I had a fun blast talking with everybody. We had a really good time. And it's something new, something different for people to see instead of gaming all the time, stuff like that, But I thought it was very interesting.
Yeah, man. It's just, just time to just sit back, chill, talk. You don't have to edit nothing. You don't have to, worry about your game. It's just great to just sit and talk. And you know, you got this show here. You know, you're on stream too, man. Before you know it, man, you're gonna be on like your 28th, 30th episode, and you're like, Jesus, wow, it's come a long way. You know what I mean? So
I bet
yeah,
you.
just keep at it, man. I think it's a great idea.
I bet you look back all the time, you know, thinking, man, I can't believe the first episode up to the whatever episode. I bet that's
Yeah, we're at well, I removed 4 of them because they had true in them, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want him to hit us up for still you having his face on the show. So right now it's like it's labeled at show number 24, 20, but we've got about 30 episodes, and in the Discord there's past episodes, and yeah, if I go back to some of the first ones we've done, it's crazy. It's crazy to see how far we've come. You know, it's awesome, man.
it's phenomenal, incredible.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's work, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know that. You know, you got this show here, and you know you gotta go out and find the guests, and you gotta get them set up and all that other stuff. There's work involved. You know.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
mean,
worth it.
you know, when you guys asked me, I mean, I felt honored. You know, totally honored. You know, you guys asked me to come on there, and I was like, you know, it's I'm gonna do it. You know, I mean, I was nervous. You know, at first,
Yeah.
and then you know, after a little bit, you know, it was okay. You know, but I mean, it was really fun, really, really, really fun.
It strikes me to hear you were nervous, man, because you're a guy that, at the time, I mean, I know you're not live as much now as you were then. I mean, you still go live in that, but you were live like twice a day, every day. So I'm thinking, oh, this dude will have no issues, you know. But it's kind of funny to hear now that you were nervous coming on the show.
Oh man, let me tell you something. When I first started, I was just a streaming machine. I mean, that just, you know, and
yeah, man.
when I got married and everything, it kind of changes things, you know.
Yeah, it does.
You know, I got to make time for my YouTube family, and you know, make time for my, you know, wife.
You're real.
You know,
Yeah.
so you know they're all happy and everything. But you know, everybody's been supported and everything. You know, even the people that's come over, you know, from your Jeffrey Army, however you want to say it. But you know, I mean, it's just incredible. You know, for the people that you meet and everything. I mean, it's just incredible. But I mean, I love streaming and everything. You know, it's really fun. You know, but I got to make time for, you know, my wife, and make time, you know, for the people. Look, there's
And
Ray.
the wives are, and big shout out
on,
to
Ray?
big shout out to Tater. But the wives are very understanding.
Yes, they are.
They will get mad at us from time to time because we might spend a little too much time in front of this computer monitor. But you know, it is a business. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
and sometimes it
Hey,
needs
Ray.
Going on,
a
Hope.
lot of your attention from time to time. But you know, big shout out to all the wives out there that, you know.
You know, I've had
That's true, Jeffrey.
a couple of people tell me, you know, I know a buddy of mine, he used to stream on YouTube, and he said his woman just ain't support it and everything. He had to quit and everything. I'm like, dude.
Yeah,
You know.
if your woman doesn't support it,
Hold on, Ty.
you won't.
Hey, Ty.
It's going to be very hard for you to succeed if your spouse, whether it's your woman or whether you're a girl gamer and it's your husband, you know, if
Yep.
your spouse doesn't
Works either way.
support you,
Works either way. I mean, there ain't no difference. And, you know, I know your wife does. My wife does. She supports me 100%. And, you know, not many
wife,
men.
happy life.
That's. Yep. And I mean, that's just, you know. And I mean, you can't say that about a whole lot of women. You can't say a lot of them, you know, support you. Sad to say, but
No, you can't. But my wife is very supportive,
Yeah.
and she's bought me some things, a lot of things for my
I will call you on Facebook.
setup and everything. And Colonel Jeffrey. Hey, what's up, Ty? Ty Wallace up in the house.
But yeah, man, it just, you know, I love what I do. You know, even though I don't do it a whole lot anymore, I'll probably take tomorrow off and get on my Xbox, do a little bit of modding on Xbox, you know, because I got that modded Xbox. But then I'll
okay.
probably be back. What I would like to do, to be honest with you, this is something different. Is I've got an Elgato one that you can take and stream with. You know what I'm talking about? An Elgato
Oh, I
capture
love the
card.
Elgato.
Um,
Oh,
I don't know,
the what?
right?
the Elgato, the capture card that you can use to plug into a console and stream from the console. You know what I'm talking about, an Elgato capture card.
Oh no, I have the Elgato Stream Deck, but I never heard it. I don't know nothing about the.
Oh, you got a
Capture
Stream
card.
Deck.
I have a Stream Deck.
I did not
yeah.
know you had a Stream Deck. When did you get a Stream Deck?
Oh, a couple months ago.
Is them worth the money?
One of these little guys right here. Yeah, definitely 100% worth it, dude.
Now, how much are those?
This one is the 15 button one.
Uh-huh.
This was about I want to say 140. And that
Whoa!
they're a little out there. They have the six button ones, which are like 70, and then they have a 32 button one that's like $230. So,
Holy
but
crap!
really worth it, bro. When I'm doing Meet the Gamers, everything that you see on Meet the Gamers is just the touch of a button. You know what I mean? It's super simple, but they can be pretty pricey.
Now, I have got the Elgato capture cards HD 60S, and it's right around $250. But
yeah.
I didn't have to pay for it. My buddy, or
okay.
a cousin of mine, actually gave it to me. He
Can't go wrong with that, man.
he got rid of his stuff, and he's like, I know you used to have an Elgato, he said, and you sold that one you had because, that was one I used to use for PS3. He said, do you want this one? I said, want it, or are you talking about buying it, He said, want it. I was like, well, yeah, I had it here, I'll take it. I mean, it ain't been used but about 3 or 4 or 5 times. And what I thought about doing is hooking up to my Xbox, my modified Xbox, and streaming like some Call of Duty mods and, Grand Theft Auto 5 mods and, finding people out here that needs mods, for Xbox One and Xbox 360, because where I'm on an Xbox 360, it's mod Xbox 360, it's, backwards compatible, which means I could play with people on Xbox One on Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Ghosts, whatever. And I've thought about doing that, for something different a couple of times. I've very seriously thought about trying that.
Technology's crazy, man. Technology is crazy as shit now, dude.
It is, man. I mean, it's incredible. It's just...
It really is. Why did you ever stop? I know for a bit there you were doing some tutorials. Why did you ever stop? Because I could look through your videos and I could see your tutorials.
Doing good, Jorge. What about you, buddy?
They do pretty good, man. Especially your how to install Cry EMB.
I'm actually going to do some more. I'm working on trying to get an intro and stuff right now. But I'm going to try to do some more here very soon. I'm going to try to cover some more GTA 5 and GTA 4. Then I'm going to do a tutorial how to set up the the Streamlabs chat bot and all that stuff here very soon. But the next tutorial I want to try to do the how to install LCPDFR tutorial. But man, that's going to take me like 30, 45 minutes or an hour, because the one I used to have on my old channel, Gaming with James TV, me and a buddy actually done a full tutorial on how to install it from the beginning up to how to install CryENB, how to install cop cars, ambulances, how to install scripts, scripts and callouts, all in that one tutorial. It got like 10K, 12K views with like
Yeah, man, they're huge, bro.
400, 500 likes. And I mean, I had people literally message me every day, hey man, I'm having problems, I can't get my GTA 4 ELS to work, or my game keeps crashing. I'm like, well, you know what, try to quit it and try to relaunch it, because GTA 4 is kind of a bad port. So I mean, just if you have any more problems, contact me. I'll be more than happy to help. Send what you need, send what what you think you might need, something like that. But GTA 4, like, it's a lot easier to set up than 5. GTA 4, I mean,
that's what I heard.
I mean, it's a lot easier. The ELS, the installing LCPDFR itself. Now, I have learned over in the past couple of months, or about a year, couple months to a year, 6 months to a year. Hey, Jorge, I have learned that there's not really much you can do with GTA 4 stable. I mean, it's just crashy and everything. But I have learned that I think it's 1.0D is more stable than 1.1. 1.1, I think, was more for multiplayer. If you want to do it, with your friends in multiplayer, 1.0D was more used for people that wants to do single player, which is basically all I do now, single player, because multiplayer just crashes way, way, way too much.
I was gonna say, can you even go on GTA 4 online?
Yeah, you can use ELS and everything online. Yes, you can all force duty. You can all use ELS. Stuff like that, yes. But it's like I said, it's kind of unstable. Even the fire mod, there's a fire mod that I'm going to, start doing again on this channel for GTA 4 that you can do multiplayer and use the fire trucks, the ELS, and everything. I've done and got it all set up and ready to go. But like I said, if you need any help with, if you ever decide to do LSPDFR or LCPDFR, of course you do LSPDFR. I know what I was thinking. But if you ever decide to do LCPDFR, let me know. I help you set it up from beginning to end.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. And let me know when you want to get an intro. I can link you up with a guy, man. They're like $11.90, and he'll set you up with a one-off intro, man. That's your logo, and he's got a whole bunch of templates you can choose from. He's the one that did my new tutorial intro. With the smoke, the black screen, and the smoke and that.
Yeah.
The guy's real good, and he's usually done within 8 hours. You'll have your intro ready to go, and it's about $12.
That's not bad though, man. Like I've seen a lot of people charging like big money for intros and stuff. I mean, that's.
Yep.
I may have to get back up with you in a couple of days and have him to contact me.
Let me know, dude. I'll send you the info.
That's right, Nick.
My regular intro to my patrols and my logo ran me about $75, only because, he created my logo. So that's why that was so expensive, but worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, that's still, man. I mean, that's a good price for. Intro. I mean, most of the people, I've heard of people charging, I don't know how much money for an intro. Now, there is a website you can go to. I used to use it's Panzoid, that you can create an intro for free.
Yep, I used to use Panzoid often. And you could actually customize them, too, if you know how to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got that into it, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was just a lot easier for me to just be like, yep, $11.95, yep.
Now,
here's my logo, and just set me up, man.
I had one that I found on Panzoid here back, gosh almighty, it was probably, back in early 2018 that I found, man. It had like and a lot of people said that where I done a face reveal on my old YouTube channel, Gaming with James TV, when I was doing the mod stuff for PS3, a lot of people was like, James, you picked out a good intro, and I didn't pay much attention. I just liked the song in it, and they was like, that looks about like you standing there. He had his sunglasses and everything on. Hey, Kyle, he had his sunglasses and everything on. It was just, and I'm like, that does kind of look like me a little bit. But, I mean, it was...
Is that channel still around?
No, it's not. I shut it down, back. It's been a year well, let me think here a minute now. When did I shut that, John? It's been a year this January, ain't it?
I'd say so.
I shut it down, man. I was close to 600 subscribers or something like that. I had a lot going down then, and a lot of people actually was disappointed in me after where I left, but only person that knowed the story was one of the good buddies I used to talk to back in the day. I told him what happened and stuff, and he said he didn't quite blame me, but if it got down to the point where I had to quit, it's pretty urgent, and I didn't come back for probably close to a year because I had so much stuff going on, and it was just, it was so aggravating, and things was getting intense and everything, and it just, it was trying to get the best of me, and I was trying to keep it from letting happening, but eventually, after a while, I kind of healed up from it, and, I went on about my business, but I'm glad to be back, talking to the people and everything and hanging out with everybody. But it was horrible. It's a long story, everything went from good to bad, just like boom, in a drop of a hat, boom. And I was
it can happen like that, dude. It can really happen like that, and it sucks, man.
I was waiting for days to keep my channel up You know, when I thought, well, you know what, and it just kept getting worse. You know, I mean, it didn't get no better. You know how they say, you know, things get better before it gets worse.
Things
Right.
get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, but I mean, it was just, I was like, you know what, I'll just take the channel down. I ain't got much of a choice at this point. You know, I got to do what I got to do. You know, I mean, it was just, you know,
So
it
who
took
got into YouTube first? Was it you or was it John? Or
John.
Did you guys both?
John.
Oh, John was into it first. Right?
He made his channel about a month before I did. Like I said, when we started, you know, we was using iPhone. I want to say it was iPhone 4S to record, I think, or something. iPhone 4, iPhone 4S to record and everything. And our channels back then got quite a bit of attention due to the fact that we was PS3 modders, and that's what people wanted. You know, that's what people look for.
Yeah, man.
You know, PS3 modder. You know, you could. People would comment down below, hey man, can you give me unlock all for, you know, this Call of Duty? You know, you can do that stuff. You can go right through a mod menu and give people unlock all, you know, without having to have their account information. And a lot of people asked me about that, and we went to Black Ops 2 and stuff and started hosting these zombie land, you know, these zombie mods and everything. And if I ever hook up the Elgato on the Xbox, you'll see. It's pretty crazy, man.
Wow.
But a lot of people dig that stuff back in the day. Then it got to the point to where PS3 was getting so many booters, where people would boot you offline, and you could be right in a, like one time I can remember I was streaming on Black Ops 2. I was hosting a zombie land on Black Ops 2, and next thing I know, my internet goes off, and this guy sends me, he's like, hey, you're from Kentucky. He sent me my city, my state, my zip code, and everything, and I was like, okay, you know, this is it. You know, I mean, it was, no, I don't play with that stuff. And I was like, well, I'm selling my PS3. My buddy's like, oh, no, don't. You know, I can get you something to keep you from getting hit. And it just, that didn't help much.
Those are the people that would SWAT you. You know what I mean? You ever hear of people getting swatted where they'll send a SWAT team to your house, man?
I know a dude, I'm not going to say no names. I knowed him from PS3 that swatted his high school once. And the
oh wow,
yeah, I reckon from what I could hear from him, they didn't find out who it was, but they found out that he'd hit the school's internet off, and you know he would just everything. Him doing it in school now, right in the school building and everything. I'm like, dude, you know how long you can go to jail for that? That stuff's illegal, man.
Yeah, you don't play around with that shit, man.
I'm like, you're crazy, bro. Don't know. I remember those good old days on PS3, but. Yeah, Ray, I started modding PS3 back in early 2012 is when I started. And then one of my buddies like, oh, you got to try RGH, which is a modified Xbox 360. And well, last year I got one, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah, man.
But I want to try to get that.
I haven't played my console in so long, dude.
Now, what kind of console do you play? PS4, I assume?
I was a PlayStation guy. My son has the PS5. Which is pretty trippy the way the thing looks, man. It's pretty far out how it looks, and you know, I played the Spider-Man game. He's got the Spider-Man game for it, with 4K, and God, I gotta say, man, Jesus Christ, if I was his age with a gaming unit like that, oh my God, my parents would have never seen me, man.
Man,
but I was always a PlayStation guy, you know.
Yeah, me too. I was too, but after I got hit off PS3, I mean, man, I was using like mods on Battlefield 4, no joke.
Wow.
Like I use them on Xbox too. I'm not gonna lie. I was using Battlefield, mods on Battlefield 4 to where I could click a button on my controller and I'd fly plumb across the map or teleport plumb across the map and everything. And people was like, "What?" Then you get messages where people's cussing you out and. You get messages where people's like, hey, man, can I get the mod menu? Or can I get unlock all? Can I get, this, that?
Some people hate modders, man.
Oh,
some
man.
People hate modders, dude.
Oh, man. Like, oh, man, it was, some of the messages I got, received, it would make a sailor turn purple or turn red, man. I'm telling you, man, it was bad, man. Some of the messages I got and everything. They's like, F you SOB, you can go to hell, you can do this, you can do that. And I'm like, doggone, man. Like, has your mama washed you out with soap? It was bad, man. I mean, the PlayStation stuff just went downhill bad, and I didn't expect
my son
that.
knows. He knows when there's, even now when he plays Warzone or anything, because it's crossplay. He says he can always tell when it's somebody that's on PC. and he'll rage, man. My son, I hear him up there all the time raging out. He won't ever say, anything inappropriate because he knows I'll cut his tongue off. But
Mexican.
I hear him up there raging all the time. Yo, what's up, Mexican? Mexican in the house.
That's a good fella right there too,
But yeah,
man.
my son will rage.
Yeah, man. You'd be surprised, man, that just the people on PS3 seeing modders and some on Xbox, man, they just rage, man. And it's not like I use aimbot or nothing when I'm on there. When I'm host or something, I don't, I don't use no mods or nothing like that. Now, if I'm host, Katie Bark Door, it's all she wrote. But if I'm not host, I'm not running around using no unfair aimbot and stuff like that. I mean,
Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Still want to keep it. Yeah, you still want to keep it kosher,
Yeah. Now, somebody else comes in using aimbot. If they want to go, by gosh, we'll go.
Then it's on, man. It's on there.
I mean, we had a lot of fun stuff, man, on PS3 now, but it's a lot different on Xbox. When you switch from PS3 to PC, man, it's a lot different as well. It's just, oh my goodness, man. Do I regret switching to PC? No, absolutely not. I mean, I still got the Xbox. If I ever get tired of playing this, I can go to Xbox.
Yeah, see, I haven't touched my PlayStation, and I did try to stream the Samurai game. I forget the name of that game, but it's a samurai game, one of the newer ones.
I don't.
Something of Tsushima.
Maybe. I'm not really fond with that, but
Yeah,
I mean that could.
I streamed for my PlayStation on that, but man, the whole stream I had like one person watching. I don't know if the game just wasn't popular, but that was the last time I touched that PlayStation. Mexican and hashtag. I'll tell you, when you get them two guys in a chat, man, watch out.
Oh, I've been waiting on it. I've been waiting on it. Mexican and hashtags two good fellers too, man.
They're freaking frack, man.
I've seen.
Zach said that game sucks.
When I seen, the first time I ever seen Mexican was through Kane Jr. and I know he knowed Lincoln and everything. And I told Lincoln here, well, back. I said, didn't you hang out with a Mexican? He said, yeah. He said, I know him. I said,
Yep. Everybody
thought so.
Mexican,
It's like I seen Mexican around.
Yep.
I was like, thought so. I knowed I seen him somewhere. Yeah, Lincoln's like, well, yeah, I know him. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I've seen him around. I've seen him around Kane Jr. and stuff. I don't know if he ever played Dead by Daylight with him or not. I don't quite remember, but I know who he was when I saw him. Jeffrey should play Madden.
Oh, I played Madden a lot.
Ain't
When
they
it gets
got?
near the end of football season, I lose interest in it, though. I just do, when football is not around anymore, I just kind of lose interest in Madden. Now, back when I watched football and basketball and baseball, whatever was in season, you get hyped up to play that, Yeah, Madden was life back in the days.
Yeah, I used to play it a little bit too.
It really was.
I thought you did Mexican. I wasn't 100% sure. Jeffrey versus Maddie in Madden. Oh, that'd be a good game right there, man.
I'll crush Maddie.
I was fixing to say, I don't know. Jeffrey's a big football fan. He'll go wild on Maddie there. He'll be like a Tasmanian devil on a plate of spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's
We can talk shit about it on SLRP.
Oh man, but yeah, I used to play a lot of Madden on the PlayStation 2 or 3, 1. I don't remember which one it was, but
Yep.
now them was fun back in the day. The PlayStation 2s. Had you ever played
man.
Big Mother Truckers? Did you ever play that?
I never played that, dude.
Man,
I never even heard of it.
man, that was a pretty fun game, man. And then there was an NBA game I used to play. It was like a street ball type of thing, and like
NBA Street.
Oh man, it might have been. Might have been what man. It was fun.
Yeah, I remember
did.
that
Great game.
NBA Jam.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember NBA Jam.
Yes, I do.
He's on fire,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Let's see, everybody's in here saying it's dope, great game, Mexican and Ray and them. But yeah, man, it was something else, man. The games and the graphics stuff. You take a look at PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and even the console, the PlayStation 3 console. It runs 30. I think it's 30 FPS. I think on GTA 5 compared to 60 FPS. If you look at the graphics between when the PlayStation 2s was out and the PlayStation 3's up to where you switch from PlayStation to PC or something like that, man, there's a heck of a lot of difference with graphics, man.
Oh yeah.
Like
Huge,
man. I got Left 4 Dead 2 on my RGH in there, my Xbox, my modified Xbox. And I've played it many a time on that Xbox. And I come in here and I play Left 4 Dead 2 on the PC. Man, you could tell it's like fuzzy and everything on the, the Xbox. But when you come in here, dude, it's clear as a bell, man. It's clear as water.
It really is, man. That FPS makes a huge difference,
Yeah.
man. And I'll tell you, it's I don't think I'll ever leave PC, man. I don't think I'll ever leave. I'll look at my son's game, the graphics on the Spider-Man. Yeah, they're dope. But I told my son, let me get that game for my PC. I might have to throw in a graphics mod or something, maybe some reshade, but I could assure you that my PC graphics will crush that PS5.
Yeah, I'd say so.
He doesn't like to admit it, though. He's a PlayStation kid, and he doesn't like to admit
There's a
it.
lot of people that won't admit it. Really, I've had a couple of people that won't admit it. I'm like, okay. What if a PC get banned in USA? If it got banned, then Zach, I guess it got banned. Unfortunately, wasn't nothing we could do. There's a lot of people. I'd say you've been asked a lot too. What about LSPDFR for console? People asking me, and I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. Now, if you got a jailbroken PS3, Xbox 360, they have got a mod that you can use something about like LCPDFR to where you can pull people over, write them citations, to take them to jail, but you can't do that. It's a lot different. It's nowhere near as good on the PlayStation and the Xbox as it is PC. And there's times that it glitches out and everything,
I think even with, GTA 6 coming out, some people are thinking they might incorporate an LSPDFR type thing, but they really won't. With everything going on in today's world, they're not going to incorporate something in the game where, somebody could potentially stream them being an awful cop or a racist cop or, stuff like that. So, but there will be, I'm sure there will be an LSPDFR, for Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for that.
PS5 graphics are better than PC graphics without graphics card. It don't matter what kind of console comes out there, to be honest with you, Ty. It just PC always be, they need to make a LSPDFR game. That would, yeah, they do. They do. Like, have you ever played a Merge NYC?
No.
That's, it's kind of crappy right now because it's got a bunch of bugs and everything, but a big update's fixing to drop for it, and when it drops, I'm going to stream it on YouTube. I think it, Bleach Gravity said he does there, and I'm back, but I think they're going to do a big update and everything to it, and I'm hoping that they fix it to where I can stream it. I really hope they fix everything. But so you're Eastern time, right, Jeffrey?
What's that?
You're Eastern time, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's almost. You got to watch your game at 8. I'm sure you want to sit back.
Yeah, it's almost kickoff time, brother.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to watch your game. I sit here and seen the clock, and noticed that. But hey, man, I do appreciate you coming over and being in this with us and everything. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, I will always support TGB and James and John, man. Just in any way, shape, or form. Thanks for having me on, man. I really enjoyed this, man. It's nice to be on the other side of the of the spectrum, because in an hour and a half, I'm gonna be in your seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was kind of comfortable to just sit here and just answer questions, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming over. Now, you guys make sure you guys go over at Jeffrey's channel at 9:30. I will share it on my community so you guys don't forget it.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead and go over and check him out, guys. He does Meet the Gamers with Officer Rodriguez tonight. I'm sure he would appreciate that. But hey, Jeffrey, we do appreciate it. We'll let you get on off here. I'll sit here and talk to everybody else for a minute and tell them what's going on the next couple of days. But
yeah, for sure. Again, thanks for having me on, man. James, John, take care. Everybody in the chat, take care. Tater, thank you. I'll see you there. And yeah, just everybody take care. Have a great night.
Jeffrey, be good, buddy. We'll see you at 9:30, buddy. Later, buddy.
All right, brothers. Later.
Later, buddy. All right, guys. There you guys have it. We had Jeffrey and stuff. And Nick, Bleach Gravity, Ty, Mexican, my wonderful wife, Zach, everybody, thank you guys for coming over. Ray, just Daniel, everybody, thank you guys so much for coming over tonight. I'm actually going to switch it here, guys, and then sit here and talk to you guys for a minute while I try to get this stuff back situated. That's fun, man. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Guys, me and John probably won't be back to about, I would say, oh my goodness, my camera's not working. Oh my goodness. Well, never mind, guys.
No, you got it off.
No, it's not working for some reason. Let's
Well, you
see.
don't need it on right now, babe. Babe,
No, it's on right now.
don't.
Yeah, it's on. It's not working. I don't know what it is. It's always something with OBS. Oh goodness. But I do appreciate you guys coming over and watching and stuff tonight. It'll probably be Monday. I would say, guys, Monday night probably before me and John does anything else. The wife just got in. I want to spend a day with her, you know. But after that, do you guys want to go over and raid Maddie? He's playing. Let's see here. I don't know what he's playing. Here, I'll give you guys, if you guys want to, you guys go over and check him out. If not, you guys don't have to, okay? I'm sure he'd love a raid, and I like Maddie. Maddie's a good feller. Mr. Bleached. Okay. Mr. Bleached. Here you guys go. Hit him with a Gaming Bros raid. Hit him with a Gaming Bros raid. Here, I'll go over here with you guys. TGB raid. Then I'm going to post Jeffrey's stuff over for you guys. Okay. He better pay attention to his chat. Later, Nick. Be good, buddy. I don't know what he's playing right now, but he's playing something. Mexican. There, he's seen it now. I figured he'd see it in a minute. I got to disconnect out of that, man. Thank you guys for 29 likes, by the way, guys. All right, let me go grab Jeffrey's so I can post this in my community right quick. Because we got to start playing a horror game. That's right. Where's he at? Mexican, I seen where you was uploading some. Did you quit or are you still doing it? Well, if I can find Jeffrey's channel, that is. There it is. Here we go. Let's go ahead and post this in my community. I had the call. Oh, you did. Oh, okay. Oh boy, I hope you're better there, man. Imagine Ray having kids. He would. Oh my goodness, Ty. Dude, what the heck? Okay, guys, go. Let's see here. If I can type here, guys. There we go. It has been shared out, but I'm getting better. Well, I'm glad you are Mexican, man. I hate to hear that happen, bro. I hate to hear that happened. I'm glad you're doing better, though. That's always nice to hear, buddy. I'm doing all right, Ty. Live and kicking, I can't complain too much, buddy. What about you, bud? All right, guys. Let me go ahead and switch you guys over here because we're going to do a membership shout-out like we do with every stream, okay? So we'll let that switch over once it decides to switch over. If I didn't click the wrong button. Nope, there it is. Okay. Alrighty, here. We have to do... Doing good. I was in the hospital. What was you doing in the hospital, Ty? Alright, we got to do Zoe, one sponsor, Benzo Effect, Miss Press, the Northern Ray, Hulk again, Mattias Ba, Studio Gaming, which is Josh, my wonderful wife, then we got my old account, which I disconnected, Big G, Jeffrey Gamer, and Mr. Nick. Thank you guys. Big old sponsor shout out. We got to make sure we do that, huh? We got to try to get in the habit of that. But no, guys, it'll probably be. Hey, Ryan, I didn't know you still in here, buddy. we got to do a sponsor shout out, guys. I mean, that's just something we have to do. Guys, I will probably be back Monday night with some Dead by Daylight, or let's see, we might do some Red Dead. Let me take a look here. Yeah, you're on for next week, Daniel. Don't forget about that, buddy. You're listening while I was playing in Discord. I see you got here, guys. Let me see here. Where are you at, Rye? I know you got a stream scheduled. Here you guys go. Here's some cuffs going on tonight, guys, from Mr. Rye Wilson, the one and only. I'm going to join y'all next Saturday on TBL. That's fine, Ray. Yeah, that's fine.
Did you say after they do that, take that?
Yeah. The Mexican sponsored the channel. Look at that. Thank you, Mexican. I appreciate that, man. Bros Veteran. Another sponsor. Thank you. Mexican, here. People that shows me support, I gotta share them some love. Here's Rise here, guys. In case you guys want to watch some 5M stuff, since Benzo's not going to be on tonight, I'll be another grand. But thank you for that, Mexican. I appreciate that, man. There's Rise stuff right there, guys. He goes live in 58 minutes. He's doing some GTA 5 cuffs role play, as you guys can see here. If you guys want to go over and say hello to Mr. Rye. And then, okay, we're good. Well, thank you for that, Mexican. I appreciate that, bro. That's greatly appreciated, man. Thank you. Thank you. It makes her 14th. Yeah, would love to have you tonight. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be over to watch you there, Rye. I'll be there. I will be there. Speaking of that, let me find that again here. Right here we go. Oh, I done liked him. Okay, I done left him a like. Okay, cool. Alrighty. But, again, thank you for that, Mexican. Yeah, I would love to have you tonight. So, you go live at 9. But, yeah, guys, I'll be back Monday for sure. Imagine Henry, he would be a... Oh, my goodness.
Thanks, James. Real thank you all.
Bruh. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you all. Let's see here. Well, since my camera's not working, that kind of stinks. I guess I'll have to fix that. I guess that wouldn't hurt.
Did you all try to do anything with the bank shit? Somebody had to. Somebody did my shit. Somebody's been in it.
Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. You don't mess with the king of DVD. Oh, pray. Oh, goodness. No.
Somebody did.
Somebody might have got into it then. That's not good.
No, it's not. Now I have to change my shit. So y'all did not make no payments. Try to do anything.
No.
Nothing.
Now I can, unless John tried to. That's not good.
Are you asking?
Yeah, go ask him.
Somebody's been in it.
Now, guys, another thing I want to do, because some people has been asking me about this. This bot here, I used to be the king of... That's true. I've watched Mexican play. He used to be a beast. This right here, because he used to run around with Kane Jr. and them. This right here, though, guys, on how I get this here to connect and stuff, I want to do a tutorial for this for you guys on how to set it up and everything. So you guys can, have this, so you can put, like, games and stuff in your chat, stuff like that. Now, as far as stream elements go, that's a bot you just add, as a moderator. That's really nothing, but you have to make an alt account and everything for this right here. But I want to do a tutorial on how to set this up for you guys, because some people has been asking about this.
It was Sean.
Okay, it was John? Alright. So I want to make sure that I do that. And then I want to make sure before we end that the membership up there, so people. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this, guys, because we'll be ending here in a minute.
I'll see my face.
We used to be, but I have taken over, Mr. Get in Line. Actually, Ty, let's get real. I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna take over, and then Max's gonna come back, and then he can have his spot back, I guess. I guess that's how it's going to go. But in here, the makers can put LOL. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for your guys' support and everything, guys. Me and John greatly appreciates that. And I hope to see you guys Monday. If something comes up to where it don't stream, if I can't stream, I'll post a video tutorial or something up. I give you my crown, bro. But thank you guys so much. BrosNation, we do appreciate that. Love y'all, fam. Me and John loves each and every one of you guys as well. Thank you guys so much, and we hope to see you guys Monday. Like I said, if something comes up, I will be sure to make an announcement in the Discord and in the community tab so you guys can keep up with everything. But thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace, guys.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.